potential is vast. Many nations remain cautious, weighing benefits against risks. Gaps in infrastructure and evidence still hinder smooth integration. This and many other challenges could be overcome with the right platform for discussion. To deliver our keynote speech, here's a recording from Honorable Jinho Cha, Member of Parliament in the National Assembly of the Republic of Korea. Let's give him a big hand of applause.
Dear my colleague, this is Jinho Cha from the National Assembly of Korea. I'm global health physician and scholars and humanitarian worker before I joining to the National Assembly as a politician. And like you, my always concern is that the global health crisis in our world, in this region, and there is especially the fact that we have no such a resilient system in response to the global health crisis. Because for the global health crisis, we need to address how much it is complicated with the other crisis event, like especially from the global health crisis came from the climate change and its compounding impact on the existing global health inequality. And also pandemic or the other global threat still emerging, and then one day it can compound it with the impact of the cascading impact of the global climate change on our region. So let me go back to my experience in about 10 years ago. 20 years ago, I was the humanitarian physician, and after 10 years of the work in the field, I feel there is the very strong fundamental barrier for scale of the health system in the crisis region, and also for resource setting. It was the human intelligence system. At that time, we could not conceptualize it is the human intelligence system because there is no alternative intelligence system like today. So at that time, I was thinking on how we can overcome lack of the human intelligence system in healthcare, lack of the human intelligence system in education and other social sector. Because even though we have a lot of the financial support or the human resource support into some vulnerable context, but system level, the development is merely possible. So we see some progress, but lots of vulnerabilities still exist because even with this kind of the external financial, economic, or the human resource support, but on that context, the lack of the human intelligence system, it is really difficult to scale up the existing social system, especially on healthcare and education, finance, and etc. So in that case, 10 years ago, I also, like you, many of you, I exposed to the AI transformation, especially which started by the DeepMind and their AlphaGo and their application to the healthcare impact. So my sense, at that time, as a humanitarian worker and researcher, the artificial intelligence would become a game changer in our system. So I have met many of the global leaderships and WHOs and also MSF, which I work for. But at the time, the general awareness on the artificial intelligence is extremely lower, and especially in humanitarian crisis and resource limited setting. But nowadays, all of you and those who are working in this field, we all know the potential of the artificial intelligence as a next generation of the intelligence system in healthcare and the other social sector. So in that context mind, and I have jumped into the National Assembly of Korea as a politician and try to develop and design the concept and our national policy and priority of what we call AI Universal Basic Society. So in this South Korean perspective and vision of the AI Universal Basic Society, we conceptualize artificial intelligence as a public intelligence. And it's like the other public infrastructure, which can scale up the existing social sector, access to the healthcare, access to the quality education, accessibility to the finance and the other essential social platform. So especially where the healthcare system or the other human intelligence system does not have wasn't matured in that system, I believe this artificial intelligence can have a extremely important resource to scale up, because local physician, primary care workers, and other primary healthcare professional, nurses, if they are working together with artificial intelligence, and then it can scale up the clinical capability in the region. And also health information system or health financing. Now we have such a AI-based new intelligence platform which can provide more sustainable system for the world. So 10 years ago, I have a clear idea what will be happen on this way. But now it is time for action. So we have a resource and we have enough political commitment, like a member country of South Korea, and we have a technological resource and private sector, and everything is now being gathered into the AI healthcare system. And so I do hope with this additional resource, it can use as a public intelligence system in healthcare, and then we can make something that can be something beyond national border. So I do hope all of you in the forum, we are hoped working together. We do need non-fragmented approach and non-fragmented effort on this area. So in South Korea, based on our concept of the AI Universal Basic Society, we have now strengthening our multilateral collaboration with what you call Global AI Hub. So now, including WHO, we are working with 6 different UN agencies and to develop Global AI Hub, which can be the important intelligence resource for each of the UN agencies' mandate. So, for example, in WHO, we are fully focused on how we can build up or support our member state by the WHO's new capability based on this new generation of intelligence. So artificial intelligence, I hope it can be strongly integrated with the existing human intelligence system in healthcare, and then it can fill gap on which are based on the inequality. And then it can scale up the healthcare provision, health information system, health financing, and also our governance and human resource issue. So I truly believe this forum will have us from the pragmatic experimentation and also too much private-oriented AI transformation into the global public health good. So I do hope myself and all of you, my colleague, we can move together. It's time for action with artificial intelligence as a new resource, new driver to scale up the global system. Thank you so much.